Let's kick it off. Let's get in the CRM here. All right, let's start with this first one. Oh, this is West 6. Hi, this is Rich. I'm doing good. How's it going? Okay. Okay. All right, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, that's cool. Okay, thanks. All right, bye. All right. That was my building. Let's call this JV partner now. So they submitted a deal in Florida. Hey, you guys can submit your deals to novationjv.com. It's a good chance I'll be the one calling them.
Hi there.
Hey, is this Sherry?
Yeah, what's up? How are you?
Hey, what's up? It's Rich Wonders. I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, Rich, what's up? Pretty good.
Yo, so I just got your submission 33 minutes ago, and I just wanted to get a couple details and see if you had time for us to call this seller.
Yeah, definitely. You checked out the pictures and all that info I sent you did, right?
I have not. I can pull them up right now. Okay, I see it here. And it's not currently listed, right? This is from a previous listing?
Yeah, I guess it's
Okay, well, the pictures look good. Is it in pretty similar shape?
Is it what?
Is it in pretty similar shape now? Has there been any changes, good or bad?
No, but I think she said she made some more updates. So I haven't seen any updated pictures. So she has a second property which her parents are living in. She already got that info there. But that has not been updated, so I assume what you see there is exactly what it looks like. Let me see my book. I wrote one note.
Okay. And it says on the submission it's tenant occupied. Is that correct?
Yeah, so she's living, her and her husband, they're living in the main property, and then her mom and dad are living in the second property. So I think the addresses are like 6018 and then 6016.
Okay. Okay. And when was the last conversation you had with her, and how did that go?
That was last Friday. And she was like, they'll give you a call back. If you're going to offer $200,000, they'll even call me with a low ball. So I guess, she's had multiple conversations with a few wholesalers who are, giving her a little way too low for her to even entertain. So of course the first thing I thought was Novation.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, because it looks like it's in good shape, and it doesn't look like a fit for a off-market wholesale, you know what I mean? Unless there's something crazy going on. And just curious, did she mention why she didn't want to list it on the market and go the normal way?
I think definitely the fees, but I mean, I guess the Novation is probably with whatever it is that she's asking, because she didn't give me a hard number. But she did say she did want 200K. She's obviously just going by what she's seeing on the Zillow, on Realtor. Now the thing is that I was trying to do some comps. I don't know. I couldn't come across any because I don't know what other properties would have 2 dwellings on them. So I think potentially this can be listed for much higher than what his estimates, or I'm assuming. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a value add. I mean, it'd be better if it was 2 separate addresses, just because not everybody wants 2 dwellings. I mean, I know I wouldn't, but
Yeah.
there's definitely a value add.
Because when I put 6016 sometimes, it doesn't pop up, and then it pops up at 1618. And then I try to do the opposite. It's really weird. I should have asked. I guess I didn't realize that after I spoke to her. But I would love to know if it's the 2. Would it make sense for it to be the 2 addresses?
Well,
I don't think it would come up, right?
It's showing up as 6018 for both of them for me too. When I pull it up on PropStream. So yeah, it's a linked property. So I don't know. It could be just the way that it's registered. My guess is it probably was originally just one address and then they got it split at some point. Okay. Do you know, do they have separate meters on them, or are they getting the same power and light bill?
That is a good question.
Not sure.
I didn't ask that.
Okay, all right, well, no worries.
Since I didn't have a second conversation with her, and I guess those are other things that I would have added to it. But yeah, I'm sure that'll be all of your discovery as you go along.
Oh sure, yep, yeah. I'll make it easy for you. I'll ask her a million questions here. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna send you our warm handoff script too. Have you done a deal with us before, or is this your first one?
No, this is my second submission. I think I've spoken to Austin.
Oh, cool.
There was one, yeah, I've spoken to Austin twice. He did offer to someone, but he's holding on to the offer.
Gotcha.
And then, yeah, but that home was, I think it's like 100K, so we were offering, I'm not sure what number we offered, but it was too low for him. But I feel like a higher price per home, I don't know, I'm hoping something can stick, because I need a deal.
Yes, I hear you. Well, definitely, you're in good hands. If there's a deal in there, I'm gonna get it. And just so you know, I am live on YouTube. I won't say any sensitive info with the seller's address or anything like that, but
Okay.
The pressure's on me to perform. So I'll definitely,
Oh my goodness.
I'll make you proud here.
All right, cool.
Okay, so I'm trying to send you our warm handoff script from my computer, but it's not working. So give me 1 sec. Do you have that from when you were working with Austin, the warm handoff script?
No, I can't say he sent me anything specific. I just went through our message again and kind of got the gist of what to say. But it turns out actually he didn't do a warm handoff. He called her directly.
Oh, okay. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna message you right now with the warm handoff script. It's super straightforward. It's basically just you backing out, saying that the deal's not gonna work for you, and explaining that. Here, wait 1 second. Hey guys, can you turn that down or turn that off? Sorry, I got a house full of kids here and they're wilding out. Okay.
Usually me.
Yeah. Just mute it real quick and yell at them. No. Okay, so yeah, I just sent you the warm handoff right there from the 602 number, so you should get that. So just keep it real easy, and then once I take it over, just let me like fully handle it too, just so the seller's not confused and we're not like, don't have 2 people hitting them at once.
Repeat that again, the warm.
Oh, well, so once I do the warm handoff, just kind of let me take things over unless it's like an emergency or something, just so we're not both like tag teaming them. Okay. Is there anything you can tell me about this seller and like their personality, or good or bad?
I think her personality is good. She was receptive. At first a little standoffish, but she warmed up fairly quickly. She's just She's looking to move. There's no rush. She's willing to collaborate when you ask her questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think you'll be okay with her.
Cool. Okay, good.
Right.
All right. Let's get my phone set up here. Okay.
This is my first time actually.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, I can just do like a quick mock-up, like, hey Anna, how are you doing? So Anna, I just wanted to get back to you with an important update. I had forwarded all the details we discussed about the property with the decision makers on my team, and unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to be a fit for us to make an offer at this time. However, I do have some good news. I have a colleague, his name's Rich, and he's on the phone right now. And the company he works with has a different business model than us, and sometimes they can make deals work that aren't a fit for us. So he just has a few questions he wanted to ask to see if they might be a fit to make an offer for the property. And then boom, once you hand it over from that, like, we're good to go.
Let me get her. We'll figure out how to get it on the phone while you're on there, okay? Hold on.
Okay.
Alright, that's it down. Alright, all this.
All right, so the JV partner is getting the seller on the phone. Doing a three-way call. Let's see what else we got here.
Okay, so I just called and went to voicemail. So shall I try again back to back?
That's your call, or you can shoot her a text. You know, sometimes that works, and then when she responds, you can just get back to me. I mean, you can.
Okay.
I mean, your call. I always get pissed off when people double dial me, so I don't like doing it, even though I know it works. But yeah, send her a text and then just let me know. I'm gonna be just kind of jumping from call to call. So if I don't get back to you right away, as soon as I'm off that call, I'll get back to you.
Alright, sweet. Alright, so I'll get back to you soon.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Sherry.
That's for the call, right? Alright, sweet. Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay. So I'm gonna save her in my phone. Now, novationjv.com. I'm gonna be calling seller leads all day. So we're gonna go to the next JV partner. That seller didn't pick up. So Sherry JV partner. All right, so next one. So spoke to partner, not seller. Add myself as the closer. To partner, but not seller. Okay. Next. All right, another Florida one. Christopher, going to be giving you a call, Brody. 404.
What's up, man? It's easy to know you're calling when I'm watching you live on YouTube.
Yo, what up, man? How's it going, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. Excellent, man. Thank you for your submission here.
Yeah, man. It's kind of a funky one because she agreed to really, like, she'll take whatever she can get, but, so I wasn't sure to submit this one, but she basically, she's like about over a year behind her mortgage, and she's gotten a letter from the bank. They're gonna probably start, I think that they're gonna start foreclosure, but they haven't started it yet. She's open to letting anybody like talk to the bank and see if there's a short sale. So I just didn't know if that was something you guys could approach, if that's something you'd be willing to try, or if that's something she needs to kind of get set up on her own and then reach back out. So I didn't know what the
Oh, okay.
was going on.
Do you know how much she owes and how much you think the property's worth?
Yeah, so this is probably one of the tricky. I'm, pretty good at comping. The comps in that area are wild. I mean, there are recent home sales in her size that have gone up to like 615, and then there's ones right around that same size, same neighborhood block, like half-mile radius, that have sold for 350, 380.
Ah,
And
yeah.
there's a variety of them. It's not just one went for 615. There's like 615, 520, 575. There's like a 380 in the area. So it's really tricky. She bought it maybe just 3 years ago now, in 2022.
Yep.
She paid significantly over value. She bought it for
$694. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, 694. She realizes it's taken a nosedive. I think it is kind of around the estimate. It's probably 490, 480. If you want to be conservative. Like I said, there are homes, that even sold this month in that area, like 15503 Corona Del Mar. That one sold for 675. 3-bed, 3-bath, same size, last month.
Dang. Okay.
And
And
then there's ones right there like 4735 of Villa Lakes Drive that sold for 370. There's another one that sold for 675. There's one that sold for 515. She also has Lakeview, similar to the ones that are a little bit higher priced, like
Yeah.
the 675 and the 515 one.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, the 15503, I see that, and that sold fairly quickly. With one less bedroom than hers, so that's good. And then
And
you,
if you flip to for sale, there's a lot less that are selling. I mean, they're all kind of around 460 to like even 850 over in that area. Of course, there's another one that is selling for 385.
yeah. Well, I'm wondering too. So I'm seeing. It looks like there's also like some different mini subdivisions inside of the subdivision too. You know what I mean? Where it looks similar from the top, but it might be a little different. I'm seeing though. The 435, 594. What's her plan? What's she trying to do?
She just wants to get out of it. She can't afford the mortgage payments. She was thinking about even going through a bankruptcy process. I think she said she owes about 580.
Okay.
I mean, and she's willing to approach. I was shooting for her originally before we kind of got deep into the numbers, around the low fours, like 400 or even 395.
Yeah, but she'll be. Doesn't sound like that's an option. She'll be in the hole.
Yeah.
Couple
so
$100 grand.
It would have to be, I guess, like a bank-approved short sale in some way, which I don't know the difficulty of that.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion.
Imagine.
There's some people that do it. I had a guy on my team once that was like a short sale guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we can do a short sale on this one," and I'm like, "All right, cool. Knock yourself out. Like I don't want anything to do with it, but let's see." And we talked about it for like 8 months, and there was all this work he did on it, and it never ended up happening. Yeah. I see her monthly payment is It's estimating it as 4139. Does that sound right to you?
I think she said it was in like, it's like 5.
Oh my gosh. So it's like above rent, basically.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's buried in this thing.
That
She's
sucks.
either going to have to let the bank foreclose it and take it, or, which she'll probably have to file bankruptcy to do.
Yeah. And you said she hasn't paid the mortgage in a year?
Yeah, I think she's like over a year, like maybe 13 months behind.
See, because that's going to make it kind of prohibited too for a sub 2, because we're going to have to catch up that arrears, and that's going to be like 50, 60 grand, and then it doesn't cash flow, and it doesn't really make sense on the mortgage. It's 6.95% on the mortgage, it says.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing. So I never tried to broach the sub 2 because it seemed like way too high of an interest. I use prop wire though, so sometimes it's not accurate, but.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, bro. Man, I'm just seeing, because like in order for this to work as a novation, if she owes 580, then that would mean we would need to confidently be able to sell it for 670, which there is one that sold in 57 days. So there may be hope. Now let me look at this. I want to see what this thing looks like on the inside. I'm just looking at the listing photos. It looks pretty nice, but hers is a 2019 build.
Turnkey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 2019 build.
Is she just trying to just get out of it? Like, she's not expecting any money?
Yeah, she does not expect a single dollar. She just wants to get out from under it. She's a pharmaceutical rep. She had some good gig when she decided to go into this, and they told her she could refi and lower her payments even though they were kind of high then. Obviously, you can't refi from 2022. It's gotten nothing but worse. And she's lost a lot of her gigs. She's still working as a project manager in the pharmaceutical rep, but is not making enough to even anywhere near support this.
Dang. Okay. Do you already have our warm handoff script, or do you want me to send that to you?
I have it.
Okay.
She was in a meeting from 2 to 3, or so she might still be out of the meeting. She said either call after 3 or before it.
Okay. Yeah, because it's what, like 1 o'clock in Florida now?
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can get her on the horn. This is a pretty hairy one, but she don't really have any. It could work, as long as there's any hope, like I will call it. You know what I mean? And that one on her street.
I haven't had such difficulty trying to comp it. I mean, like I said, the comps that we're selling, it could make it work and even those numbers, but then some that weren't.
Yeah, that one on her street is like the one glimmering hope that it could work, because it was recent too. You know what I mean? So there may be something else going on in there. Sometimes those master plan communities like that, like they vary a lot from block to block. Like they have different little phases that they do. But like those little lakes, man, it just looks like a little mosquito farm. Like it's like a little, it's like the smallest body of water I've ever seen.
And the only thing I didn't ask her is if she'd be potentially willing to take a loss. Like
Yeah.
potentially to avoid the bankruptcy and to avoid that credit, potentially even pay some of the number down.
Yeah. Yeah, come to the table with a couple bucks.
We say it can be sold at $550, which should be willing to cover 30.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something she's open to, or if that's even something she'd be interested in.
Okay. Well, let's try to give her a ring and see if we can get her on the horn.
All right, now let me give her a ring here.
Cool.
What is the number? All right, let me call her here.
Hey guys, turn that TV down, please.
Hello?
Hey, Michelle, it's Christopher. How you doing?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, uh-huh.
Hey, it's Christopher. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, back to you with an update. So, forwarding all the details we talked about with decision makers on our team. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to be the best fit for us at listening. I do have some good news. I have a colleague, Rich, who's on the phone right now, and the company he works for has a kind of different business model with us. So they make deals work that aren't a fit for us. He just has a few questions he wanted to ask to see if you might be a fit to make an offer on the property.
Absolutely.
Hi, Michelle. Hey, this is Rich Wonders. How you doing?
Hi, Rich. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Thanks for asking. So yeah, we were just chatting, and he kind of gave me like a brief rundown on the situation, and
Yes.
he tapped me on the shoulder because the group of people that I work with, we're kind of like the Green Berets of real estate, where like the the tough situations. They call us in to see if to see if we can find a solution here. So
Sure.
I'm gonna just kind of go through a list of questions if that's okay. I understand too. You have a meeting.
Absolutely.
You got a meeting coming up in a little bit too, right?
Not until 2.
Okay. Well, I am the fastest in the West and better than the rest, so you're in good hands here. Okay, awesome. So I just want to do kind of a rundown on the basic stats here to make sure I have everything correct here. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2127 square feet, right?
So it's 3 bedrooms and an office.
Oh, okay.
The reason why the office isn't considered a bedroom is because it doesn't have a closet.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 beds and an office. Okay, perfect. All right, and just real quick too, before we get started, a little bit about us. I work with a creative real estate investment group, and we specialize in speed and convenience and making win-win scenarios. So if we are a match, like I can kind of formulate everything around your needs and make everything as easy as possible. If we're not a match, like I'm not an arm twister, like I won't give you a hard time. We'll part ways as friends, and if there's any way I can help or point you in the right direction, I'll make sure to do that. Does that sound fair?
Okay. Yes, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay, and you bought this property in 2022. Oh, 2019.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was built in 2019 and I bought it in 2023.
Okay. And is there anything that you can think of that might need any maintenance or repair or anything that we would want to be aware of? Yeah.
Yes, so on the porch, when Hurricane Milton hit, the screens were blown off, so I haven't gotten that fixed yet.
Okay.
And then right now, I didn't have enough money this month to pay my water bill, so the water is cut off, which means the toilets aren't flushing.
Okay.
So I actually left because I was like,
Sure.
yeah, I can rub, but so I paid half of the amount that was due this pay, and then when I get paid on the 10th, I'll pay the other amount, so the water will be back on. I do plan on, after the water comes on, I want to have a plumber come so that he can flush the toilets, and just make sure everything's good with the bathroom and stuff like that. And then I plan on having a cleaner come and do a deep clean, because I wouldn't want anybody, in the house if it's not right. Like even just show it or anything.
Understood. And I appreciate you being open with me on that. I know this isn't things we like to talk about, but just so you know, like we deal with all sorts of situations, and there's definitely, no judgment zone here. So I totally get it.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So we've got the issue with the water. And do you know, like, roughly how much that bill is?
So my bill was $500, and it was close to $600. So I paid half. When I got paid on the 26th, I paid like 300, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna pay the balance of the other 300 when I get paid on the 10th.
Okay. All right, perfect. And can you tell me about the flooring? Is there any carpet in the house at all?
I was trying to remember, and I had a friend of mine ask me. I've got a video I can send to you. It's Valencia del Sol, and this is the exact house that I bought. So in the living room, there's not carpeting. There's like a throw rug
Okay.
in the living room, and then in the bedrooms, I believe that there's carpeting.
Okay. Is it like a plank tile floor like some of the other ones, or a wood floor?
See, I'm not, like, this is the first home I bought.
Yeah.
I've got a condo in Jamaica, but this is the first, like, actual home that I bought. So, let me just send you this video real quick so
Yeah.
you can have a look. Hold on for a second. Let's see if I can multitask.
No problem.
With that, hold on.
Yeah, if you send it to Christopher, he can send it to me. Or you can send it to me
I'm sorry,
directly.
Hold on, I don't know how to make him, this is my realtor talking, I can't hear him. What's your phone number?
Yeah, it's 602.
Two, three. Okay, I'm gonna send you the house now. That was my realtor that sold it to me.
Okay.
And let me know if you got that.
I just got it. Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Okay.
that'll show you. That's the house. The Palazzo. It's the Palazzo model.
Okay. And yours has all the same finishes?
Yeah, everything in it. So I bought it. Everything you see in it is in it now. The only thing that I replaced was the couch.
Oh, okay.
I wanted a new couch.
Okay. And do you know roughly what the mortgage payment is?
Yes. I was paying $6,500 a month, and that was I was kind of between a rock and a hard place because I had put like almost $60,000 or $70,000 down, or $80,000, whatever I put in. And
Wow.
they said that if I wasn't financed, I would lose whatever money I had put in, and it was coming up close to $100,000. So I was able to get financed, but at a 10.5 interest rate, and then my mortgage is $6,500 a month, which I quickly, at the time I had multiple contracts in pharma.
Yeah.
And I was making like $530 a year, but now I'm down to 160 because our industry took a nosedive, and I just couldn't keep it up.
Got you. Okay. Well, I understand it. This is a situation that, we've talked to quite a few people that have found themselves in. So that's crazy
Okay.
though. They're holding your down payment hostage, and then they hit you with this high.
Yeah, they were ugly. They were so nice. When I went on the tour, they took us to dinner, and it was me and a friend of mine that came with me. They let us eat in the clubhouse, and they rode us around on the golf court. And so, I had to initially put $5,000 down. I did that, and then they said it was a lottery system. Then they called me back and said, "Hey, you won." But it was like, you have to have all this money by such and such a date. So I was able to get the money. And then they were like, and if you don't have the rest of it, you're going to lose it. So, I didn't want to lose $100,000.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the right place for me. It's too big. I lost one of my son's died, and I thought, him and his kids would be coming over, and it's just been a lot. I'm just really ready to get rid of the house.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I think Christopher had mentioned too, as far as the payments, are we thinking we're about a year back on those?
Yeah, look, I'm $150,000 behind in my mortgage. So I just talked to or looked it up the other day, or either spoke to Mr. Cooper. And
Okay.
initially, when I first got behind, I asked if they would be willing to, and I was probably not that, I wasn't at 150, but I was definitely behind. And I asked if they would be willing to do a loan modification where they could put the back amount on the end and then just let me pick up, but they said no. They weren't willing to do that.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, do you know what the current payoff is for the mortgage?
It's $580,000. One of Dapo's friends, Dapo's my realtor. He said that his guy was going to go to the bank and see if they would take 500,000. But to be honest with you, like since Milton happened, the housing market in that area, like the comps have gone down.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just taking careful notes here. And just so you know, I'm basically like a glorified information gatherer. So
Okay.
we have a team that makes the final decision, and I'm just trying to package everything together to see if we might be able to, come up with a solution that's a win-win here.
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm hearing you right, it sounds like your main goal is to try to avoid the foreclosure and just kind of
Yes.
break free from this property, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And do you have your next place kind of lined up, or are you still
I
kind of
do.
working?
So I
Okay.
have a condo in Jamaica that overlooks the ocean. So
Oh,
I
beautiful.
would just stay there. It's $3,000 a month. I've it's worth 480,000, and I've gotten the mortgage down to where I probably owe about 180,000 left on that mortgage.
Oh, wow.
And then I also bought my grandmother's property in Royal Oak, Bellevue, Maryland. But that property is it was built in 1930, so it needs a lot of work done to it. And I kind of bought it more out of sentimental value with my family asking me, please don't please keep Nanny's house, please. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a good investment.
Sure.
It wasn't a good move for me. But
Oh, well, hats off to you for pulling that off. It sounds like, man, you're you're carrying a lot. You got the condo, you got this place, we have grandma's house.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to let this one go. The Corona Del Mar,
Yeah.
I'm ready to walk away from it.
Okay. And have you
Yeah,
gotten?
I bought it for 694,000 on 12/20/22.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And have you received anything from the bank saying about a foreclosure date or a sale date or anything like that?
I haven't gotten that, but I think there's something within the court. There's some type of foreclosure number that the judge issued. The judge said it was okay to start foreclosure, if that makes sense.
Okay. Got you. Okay. And I'll talk to my people because it's a little different in every state. In some states, like they'll just keep kicking the can down the road and postponing it, and there's some wiggle room. And in some states, like once the date hits, like it's a done deal normally. So I'll find out what
Yeah,
type
they
of
haven't
wiggle room.
given me an actual date though. The only thing that I got a date was that I have HOH fees, and I'm like, I think 8,000 or 9,000 behind an HOA also. So they were like, we plan on placing a lien.
on your property.
Yeah.
On the 26th of September or something like that.
Well, I'm seeing it looks like they put a lien on it on April 8th for 12,665 at an 18% interest rate. So
Okay.
that's like a
There must
credit
be the
card.
HOA.
Yeah, that's what it's showing. HOA lien from Valencia del Sol.
Yes.
Holy smokes. Okay. Well, you need a break because it seems like everybody's just taking a chunk out of you here. And
Yes.
okay. Well, I'll tell you what I can do. I'm gonna need to do a little bit of research on the back end to just
Sure.
to make sure what our options are.
Okay.
Now, before I put my team to work, I just want to check like if we were able to give you a formal written offer with an
Yes.
amount that would pay off all the debt against the property,
Yes.
would there be anything that would stop you from moving forward with paperwork today?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay. Okay, understood. All right. And is the electricity and everything fine right now there?
I haven't gotten anything from Tico, so I'm pretty sure the electric is on. I'll have to check my Tico bill because, like I said, when the water stopped, when they stopped the water and the toilets getting flushed, I was like, oh yeah, I'm so out of here.
I heard
You know
you.
what I mean? I was like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
So I stopped to see a friend in Spartansburg, so I've been in a hotel for a week, and then tomorrow I'm flying out to Jamaica, to my condo in Jamaica. And I plan on staying there and then, still trying to do whatever I can do with that property. But I just want to get rid of it. Like,
Okay.
if I
Understood. Yeah, you just want to
get
get.
rid of it away, it's in foreclosure. So if I don't have like a Hail Mary, then,
Sure. Okay. Is there any if you don't mind me asking, I'm just trying to get a picture of the overall situation.
It's okay.
Is there any loan against your family property that you're telling me about?
My grandmother's property that
Yes,
I
ma'am.
purchased. Yes, I financed that.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm paying a mortgage on that. Yeah.
And is there any chance that well, it sounds like based on the other things you're telling me, this probably wouldn't be an option, but if you had to come to the closing table with some money, is that a possibility or are you thinking you would just walk
Not at
away?
all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Understood.
No money to come to the table with.
Understood. Okay. Well, I appreciate your honesty and you being open like this definitely makes it easier for me to help you, because I just understand the situation better. So,
Yes.
let me do this. I'm going to pass this to my team and I'll have them do some research on the background. I can give
Sure.
you a call back either later today or
Sure.
tomorrow at the latest.
Yeah, no, tomorrow I'm flying out to Miami. My flight leaves at 6, and I think I land in Miami like 8:30 or something like that.
Okay.
And then my flight to Montego Bay leaves at 12 something. So I might have between tomorrow, like between 9:30, and 11 available.
Okay.
And then I'll get to Montego Bay about 2:30, so I could probably speak after 2:30 tomorrow.
Okay. I'm just making note of that.
Today is really the best day to talk if
Okay.
you're able to find anything out.
After 3, she gets to Jamaica. Well, that's pretty cool that you have an ocean condo in Jamaica. I'm a little jealous of that.
And I need it now. I'm so stressed. Like this is the first house I've ever bought, and I was beating myself up. But you know what? Things happen, and I'm trying to get out of it as clean as I can with as little damage to my credit or whatever as I can. So
Understood.
That's kind of went on that.
Understood. Well, okay. Well, I definitely appreciate that info. Yeah, I'll get rocking right away on this. And I know you got your meeting coming up in a little bit. So as soon as I hear something, and you know what I'll do? When we get off the phone, I'm gonna text you from my phone. I'll just text you my name, and that way you can lock me in. And when I call back, you'll know it's me.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate that.
Okay. Oh, and you have my number too. I'll still text my name over, but I remember you sent me that video. So I'll take a look at that and I'll talk to my team and I'll see if, what I can do to try to help here.
All right. I appreciate you taking a look into it.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, bye. Okay, so now I'm gonna call back the JV partner and do like a little post recap. There's a chance here, like it's not great, but like Dumb and Dumber, you're saying there's a chance.
What's up, man?
Okay, brother. So, yeah.
The lady has so much going on, feels so bad.
Yeah, dude. Well, when you go from making 500 a year to making 100 a year, that's that's a big difference.
Especially when you stretch yourself thin on the 500.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they got her bad on that house, bro. Those builders, and the lender, they ran a train on her, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So here's my thought. I mean, the main deciding factor is going to be what this thing's going to sell for. So my thought is I'll probably call her back this evening with a Novation pitch, but I'll kind of preface it as, hey, listen, this is our only hope. This is not a guarantee, but I'm going to do everything in my power with our expertise and our resources to pull this off. And then what I'll probably do is once I have it locked up, I'm going to call those other realtors that have sold and I'm going to get them in there. And I'm going to see if I can get her to like hide a key or leave a key behind so they can go in there and look. I know she doesn't want anybody in there, but it's like, you know what I mean? We don't exactly have all the time in the world either. So I'll see if we can pull that off and they can look at it. Cause if we can sell it for the 670, like her neighbor, well, cause she owes the 580 plus the 12K HOA lien, and it's probably now closer to like 13 or 14K because of that interest. So that would put her at 690. So if it sold for 670, let me just do a little quick math. 670 times 0.92 is 616. So there's potentially 25 grand there. You know, if her basis is 590 and we can sell it for 616, sell it for 670, that would leave us at 616 net after realtor commissions, or maybe we can get a realtor to go a little bit down on it too, because it's at a higher price point.
Yeah.
But I would.
The numbers are tight, but I knew the lady was definitely, she's got the motivation you hope for, just not the situation.
Yeah. Well, the thing is this too. At least she's not playing victim, and she, you know what I mean. She understands. Like we're trying our best to help her, but she's like a massive wound here. So, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put this on my calendar to call her back. You're definitely in good hands.
Everybody I've dealt with through new teams have been awesome. I've dealt with Sebastian, Austin, and Marshall, and they're all awesome. So.
Awesome. Well, I love to hear that. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everything.
Cool. Well, I'll let you know how this one goes, and if you come across anything else, shoot it through, bro.
All right. We'll talk soon. I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks. All right, bye. All right, and Jack, what did you think about that, bro?
it was cool to actually hear like you go through the script. I don't know, you were really good at it, and then like at certain parts, but I don't really understand how that foreclosure stuff works or like any of that. I had a discovery call that a lady was getting foreclosed, and I think she owed like 70 grand on the property.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really sure what to make of that, you know?
Yeah. Well, in the beginning, just gather all the information they give you, but there's not a whole lot. Like you got to find out what's their what's their payoff, like how much they owe all together, how much are in the arrears, like how much behind are they, and then if they've started foreclosure yet, like so when you miss your payments, they won't start a foreclosure until a minimum of 3 missed payments. When you do 3 missed payments, you're in default. And sometimes they will foreclose really quickly after that. And sometimes, like in her case, she's been not paying for over a year. You know what I mean? I mean, she's 150,000 behind, so she probably hadn't paid much at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they still haven't taken it from her. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, you'll think that stuff. It's not too crazy. It's not too hard to learn. So you'll get that down.
What point does the foreclosure actually happen? Like,
So there's a notice of default. That's after 3 months. And then there's an actual foreclosure. Normally that happens like 30 days after the notice of default. But sometimes they don't foreclose on it. You know what I mean? But then from the foreclosure, it's different in every state. But it gets to a certain point where they actually set an auction date. And when they set an auction date, that's when they're going to sell the house, like a sheriff sale or like a auction basically. And then that's when they lose. They actually lose the house and get kicked out. Is when someone buys it.
oh,
So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna call another JV deal here. One sec. Here's a North Carolina one. Submitted by Emmanuel. So Emmanuel, if you're on this call, about to give you a ring a ding. Oh wait, there's another, the JV partner from yesterday hit me back too. I'll call him back later. Okay, let's call this guy. Yeah, I didn't go to the condition in that one because it was all brand new and the loan amount was the main obstacle.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sounded like a nice house.
Emmanuel speaking.
Hey Emmanuel, this is Richard Wonders with NovationJV.com. How's it going, bro?
Hey, Rich, how's it going, man?
Going good, man. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Didn't. There's no pleasant surprise, actually.
Sweet, man. Well, dude, first off, I appreciate your submission. I got the North Carolina one on Riverside Drive.
Yeah.
Sweet. Can you give me just kind of like a little rundown on this one?
So, let me see here.
I
Pull it up here.
I saw on here it said that it was FISBO. Did they take that down or is that still active?
He took it down. It was on the market from, I want to say May, and yeah, from May to August, and he took it down.
Okay. Yeah, because, well, I see here listed for sale October 2024, and then it was removed on January 19th, and then, yeah, put back on sale. Man, he's been trying to sell it for $585 for like 2 years, and before that,
Pushing for that 585.
and then he was trying to sell it for $650 back in 2023.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out where he's getting his numbers from too, because I haven't comped this one yet. I see his tax assessed for 420 though. From talking to him, like I said, this was a call that we texted and then it was inbound to us.
Yeah.
He does sound pretty eager to sell though, but You know how some of these old guys can be? Sounds pretty stubborn and stuck on his number.
Oh yeah. Well, that's cool. I guess I got to earn my money on this one. Let's do it. Okay, so he's living there right now, right?
Yeah, it's owner occupied. Yeah, he's living there currently, but he's looking to downsize.
Okay. Has he found his next place yet? Do you know?
He hasn't. He hasn't. I asked him about that. He wasn't really clear about that either.
Okay.
He just let me know he wants to sell within the next 2 months, but he kind of wasn't clear on where he would go next.
Okay. All right, cool. And I'm trying to look this up on PropStream, and it's not coming up. I don't know. Is there like another city that it could fall under than the McAdenville? Or were you able to pull it up on PropStream? I found it on Zillow.
I found it on Zillow. I haven't tried PropStream. Let me try PropStream super fast.
Okay. Could it be Mount Holly? Is Mount Holly, North Carolina, Havelock?
Could be after that.
So there's 28120, 28532, or 28.
28101.
Oh, 28101.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that wasn't an option. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I actually didn't try looking it up on PropStream. Like I said, I found it on Zillow though for sure, but
Okay. Yeah, PropStream I like using for my low comps because it's got all the tax data on there.
got you. Yeah, it's right outside Belmont, North Carolina. It's one of those smaller counties right outside Charlotte.
Okay. Let's see if I can pull it up on here. And just a heads up too, I'm on YouTube Live right now. I don't know if you were watching it.
I made it on YouTube, man. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay.
Okay, cool. You said it's right outside of where?
Right outside Charlotte, North Carolina. It's like another small city, like Belmont. It's right outside Belmont.
Oh, Belmont.
Like right off 85.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. It's not pulling up, but that's okay. Do you think the seller's available?
You can try to give him a call. I tried calling him this morning to make sure he was available for this afternoon. I didn't get a response, but I can try ringing him now and see if I can add him to a quick three-way.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you can, please. And then if not, you can text him, and then you can get back in touch with me when he's available again.
All right, sounds like a winner. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I tried to call him twice, nothing, man. I'm gonna see when I put text out.
Okay, cool. And then lock me in. This is my main cell. This is my iPhone, so lock me in here and just keep me in the loop. I'm just gonna be hopping on and off calls all day. So once you hear back from him, shoot me a text, then we can coordinate it.
And then I had a quick question too, man.
Yeah.
Do you have any other stock on your team in terms of a sales rep?
Well, I always have room for the right people. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If you DM me the word team on Instagram, it'll send you instructions. Like basically I have you do a video submission is the first step. It also explains like our pay grade. Like basically you start off at 20% of net profit for the deals, and my top guys get up to 30%.
Okay.
And then you also have a chance to build your own team within the team, and I'll bring in guys that can work underneath you as well once you kind of earn your way up.
That's my thing right now. I think I just need to come across harder, more motivated leads, because right now I'm just doing outbound, and you know how tough that can be.
Oh, dude, it's brutal.
Yeah, so like I said, I think I just need more opportunities, because I mean, this is all I do. All I do is stay on the phone to make calls. So
Awesome, brother. Well, yeah, man, definitely shoot that through. Cause yeah, right now I just hired one new guy and I've got another guy coming in too. But I do have space. Like if you're hungry, you're motivated, you're willing to follow the blueprint, you're willing to bust your ass and work harder than you've ever worked, you know, there's definitely room for you. So
you know, I think I check off all those boxes, man. So no, I'll definitely DM team, and then we'll just go from there.
perfect. All right, thanks. Well, it was good. It was good chatting with you, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same for you.
Awesome, man. Okay.
Okay, thanks. All right, bye. Cool. I'm gonna lock him in. All right, now I'm gonna call this other wholesaler from yesterday. Okay, so I'm just putting my notes, spoke to JV partner. Not to seller. Seller had it listed for a long time at 585. But the Zillow is. And Jack, one thing I would suggest to you, bro, when you're going through leads, once you're jamming, you want to write everything down as if, like, have you ever seen the movie Memento, where the guy forgets everything every day?
No.
Oh, it's an old movie. It's probably before your day. But you need to write everything down like you have no memory. Because if you can remember all the deals you're working, that means you're not working hard enough. It means you need to do more activity. So it should be to the point where if you don't write it down, like it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So, okay, so I'm just putting my notes in here. Spoke to JV partner, not seller. Seller had it listed for a long time at 585, but the Zillow's 420. He is going to text the seller and get back to me when they connect. Also was interested in joining the team. All right, cool. Sweet. And anybody on YouTube, novationjv.com. There's a good chance I'll be the one selling or calling your lead. Also, you can DM me the word team if you want to apply to work for our team. And also novationking.com. You can check out our boot camp that's going to be coming up October 8th, where you can learn, and also our course and community, where you learn my entire blueprint. Exactly how we do these deals over and over and over on a consistent basis. All right, cool. So I'm adding myself as the closer on this too, since I did speak to the JV partner. Okay. And then I think this is the one, yeah. Jaron, he reached out to me saying that the seller he thinks is ready. Okay. Jaron, what's up, bro?
Hello?
Hey, Jaron. Hey, it's Rich Wonders. How you doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good. Just a quick heads up. I'm on YouTube Live doing my calls here. So you're on YouTube right now. But I saw your message. I've been just hopping on and off calls. And I wanted to see if you had a minute to go over everything with this one you submitted.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Rich Wonders, Novation King.
Oh, Novation King. Oh, okay. Threw me off a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we were texting. I saw your submission yesterday. This week I'm just hopping on seller calls. So
Okay.
cool. Can you give me a rundown? I didn't have a city on here. I just had the street name and the zip code. Oh, it's in Illinois, right? I see it now.
Yeah. It's next to my mom's house.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's 7 years old. I reached out to him before a couple months ago. He said he wasn't ready yet, and he reached out to me today, yesterday I believe, and he said he's ready to sell. I know him. Hold on 1 second. So yeah, he said he's ready to sell today, but say he want 300 for it. Cause I know it will be a Novation deal
Yeah.
because he wants what's it worth, and the numbers he was talking to my parents was 300,000.
Okay.
So I'm like, let me shoot this deal to you guys, your team, because you guys do Novation deal, and this would be my first deal ever completed.
Awesome.
You know, he sent me pictures. I can tell you how the text went when he finally told me. Second.
Where did you kind of leave the conversation yesterday?
It was all over text.
Oh, it was a text. Okay.
Yeah. We already talked about that before. I'm just trying to so how the text went Monday, he said, are you still interested in my property? And I was like, hey, how are you? Yes, I am. He said, I'm getting ready to exploring options. I have not hired an agent yet or contacted a buyer. I have bought a house and I'm ready to sell.
Sweet.
And I said, got understood. That's awesome to hear what's the number you're looking to get. And he said, it all depends. Zillow has it at 312, 700. I really don't know the market value. My house is unique and it's hard for me to know what I can get.
Okay. Perfect. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, I mean, bedrooms and he sent me pictures and everything with me.
Okay.
I told him I'll run this with my team and get back to you on the offer.
Okay.
And run some numbers with you. And I say, we pay all closing fees, no commission for you at all.
Okay.
Yes.
So here's the best way to set me up. I said the best way to set me up is we'll call him on three-way, and I'm gonna send you a script right now that's just like a warm handoff script outline. Give me 1 second. And it's basically you just backing out of the deal. You can let him, basically you let him know, hey, I've spoken to my team, and unfortunately it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to make an offer on this. However, I have some good news. My colleague Rich is actually on the phone with me right now, and the company he works for has a different business model than us, and sometimes they can make deals work that aren't a fit for us. So he just has a couple questions, see if they might be a fit. I'll send this to you right now. But because that way too, there's some separation between us, you know what I mean, on anything that you guys have talked about. And it just gives me like a clean slate here. Okay, and I'm just saving you in my phone here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Are you ready to call him on three-way?
Second. say this, and then what happens in a three-way? Then you just start talking?
Yeah, I'll jump in and I'll completely take it over.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. And then what happens if we get on a contract? What's the next step?
If I sign him on contract, I'll send you a JV agreement. You get 40% of the net profit just for doing this connection call.
Awesome. Man, that would be awesome. You know how long it took me to even get a deal?
Dude, so I don't know if you've seen on my page on one of the pinned reels, there was a dude that sent me a deal in Atlanta. This is probably like a year ago or something, but he made $78,000 and it was his first deal ever. Like not just his first novation, like his first deal. And it like totally changed his life. So yeah, we get some big ones. I mean, we're gonna have to get, I can't promise that much on this one, but definitely if there's a deal in here, I will get it, bro. You got my word.
I got you, bro. Okay, so alright, I guess we can try to hop on a 3 call. Should I call?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's the number again?
I can give it to you too if you need it.
You said what now?
I said I can give it to you if you need it. I have it right here in front of me.
I got it.
Okay.
So just call him and then 3-way it.
Yeah. Call him, connect us all together, and then just run through that, and I'll just hop in. His name's James, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay. I'm on script 2. Alright. Okay, I got you. I'm calling him now.
Okay.
Hey, hello? Hey, how you doing? It's Jerome. Alright. Hey, how you doing? Alright. That's alright. I wanted to get back to you with for an update. I have forwarded all the details we discussed about the property with the decision makers on our team. And unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to be a fit for us to make an offer on it at the time. But however, I do have some good news. I have a colleague of mine. He's on the phone right now with us, and the company he works with has a different business model than us, and sometimes they can make deals work that aren't a fit for us. He just has a few questions he wants to ask to see if that might be a fit to make an offer on the property. All right.
Hey, James. Hey, this is Richard Wonders. How you doing, sir?
Hello.
Howdy. Awesome. Yeah. Jerron had tapped me on the shoulder because the company I'm with, sometimes we can make deals work that aren't a fit for other investors. So I just wanted to have a little chat with you. I understand you're getting a new place and looking to sell this one, right?
Correct.
Okay, excellent. Real quick too, just a little bit about us. I work with a group of real estate investors. We're a creative real estate investment group, and we specialize in speed and convenience and making win-win scenarios. So if we are a match, I can kind of work everything around your needs and make everything really simple and clean. For whatever reason, if we're not a match, no problem. Like I won't give you a hard time. We'll part ways as friends, and if there's any way I can be helpful and point you in the right direction, I'll make sure to do that. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'll go over just kind of like the basic details, and I'm just gonna kind of go through a list of questions if that's okay, gather up the information. It's coming up as a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Does that sound about right?
Well, it's really 1.5 house is unique, and the prior owner put a toilet and a shower in the basement.
Okay.
And they're both functional, but I wouldn't call it a full bath. But I do have a full bath upstairs and a half bath on the floor level. And in the basement, like I said, there's a toilet and a stand-up shower down there.
Okay. Is it not like fully enclosed or what? What's going on with it? Okay. Yeah, there's.
It's really different. I don't know how to explain it, but
There's a name for that. I think they call it like a Pittsburgh potty, if I'm not mistaken. There was some guy that was telling me about that not too long ago.
yeah, the prior owner, he did a lot of work on the house himself, and I think this house has a strange history. He was from Pennsylvania, and he left the religious order. And I think he was bringing people in here from his religious order so they could move west. I don't know if he was Amish or a Quaker or a Mennonite or what. He was one of those.
Oh, okay.
And he was very conservative. He built the garage. He built the shed in the back. And he put this toilet and Pittsburgh potty, sounds like it. And then the shower, it's kind of, it's not, it's kind of what you would use if you worked at a steel factory and wanted to clean up before you went home. So
nice.
That's what it reminds me of. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, for Amish or a Mennonite, that's like top tier technology, you know, like an indoor bathroom with the shower and everything. I have some.
And then I have a 4.5 car garage.
Okay.
And it's heated. It's got a 220 line in it. It's got water in it. But it looks like there's a toilet in there, but it's not connected. It's just freestanding toilet. And it looked like he was going to put in a hot water heater at one time. The garage is awesome. It got full storage in the upstairs. So.
Okay.
That's that. So.
It's a detached garage?
Yes.
Okay. And you said there's like a upstairs in it, like a loft?
Yes.
Okay. With a loft with storage. Okay. And does the loft, how much of the footprint does it go across? Does that make sense?
The whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing. Okay. So it's got the ceiling and then the whole top of it is another.
Yeah, the middle part has a floor, and the two wings are still just the trusses.
Okay. These are just trusses. Okay, and that was already there from the previous person, you were saying, right?
Correct.
Okay, awesome. And my software is estimating the mortgage balance to be around $204,000. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit less, but I think it was 201 last I checked. But yeah.
Okay.
Close to 200.
If you could like wave a magic wand and everything went perfect, how quickly do you think you would want this deal completely done and moved out and the money in your bank account?
Well, I have a prospective closing date of October 28th up in Michigan, where I have an offer on the house right now. It's been accepted. I'm going through the mortgage process, and inspection and appraisal's been done. So October 28th is when I'm buying that house. Ideally, I'd like to move by December 1st.
Oh, okay. So it's if I'm hearing you right, then you don't have to, it's not content, your new house isn't contingent on the sale of this house, right? But
Correct.
you're trying to time them as best you can.
Correct. I originally thought I would close on my house in Michigan. Like I said, our prospective date today is October 28th. Then take some time, get out of this house, and if I had a real estate person, then the house would be empty. It needs to